Obesity may not be a disease in itself, but it certainly may lead us to many diseases. Excessive weight gain may cause heart disease and clogged arteries, as well as other diseases. Obesity is a disease that can never be underestimated. To get rid of this problem, there are two ways in front of the person. The first is to perform surgical operations, or as it is known as, gastrectomy operation, and the second procedure is to follow a diet determined by a specialized doctor. Many prefer to follow the diet than to perform surgeries. There are many systems that can be followed to lose weight and treat obesity, and one of the most famous of these systems is the keto diet, and therefore we are pleased to present to you today. Through the sight of realistic stories, the success stories of the keto diet, the story of Lynn Daniel and the keto diet, so we hope that you will obtain this story will impress you. Lynn Daniel is a 53-year-old woman. Lynn lives in North Carolina, USA. Lynn started facing obesity when she was only 10 years old. At that time, she attended her first meeting to discuss that problem. The following years of Lynn's life were not good at all. Lynn was facing many problems about controlling her weight. It is her constant feeling of hunger. Lynn had a great desire to become skinny and get rid of a lot of weight, but Lynn's problem is that she always feels hungry. For 4 decades, Lynn has been trying hard to get rid of excess weight by counting calories and eating low-fat diets, too. Weight loss pills, in addition to protein bars, as well as support meetings made her lose a lot of money, which led to her being on the verge of bankruptcy. Despite all previous attempts, Lynn did not get rid of the extra weight, but rather her weight reached 344 pounds, and that was in the year 2009 AD, specifically in September. Obesity was not Lynn's only problem. Taking care of her mother, who suffers from type 2 diabetes, is her second challenge. Flynn, if her weight continues to grow like this, she may also develop diabetes. In the end, Lynn's mother died after she succumbed to diabetes. She was 74 years old at the time. After the death of her mother, Lynn decided not to face the same fate as her mother. Lynn had no options. All the diets prescribed by many doctors did not result in anything but making Lynn hungrier. Rather, these diets' nutrition has completely backfired. In November of the year 2009 AD, Lynn went to see the doctor, Eric Westman. Lynn heard that this doctor had achieved great success in making many patients lose weight, as this doctor prescribes a diet that is distinct from other doctors. This diet is high in fat, low in carbohydrates, and it is ketogenic. The doctor followed this diet with his patients in addition to people who suffer from type 2 diabetes, as well as people who suffer from any chronic diseases. The surprise was when the doctor told Westman Lynn that these diets were low-fat. It was causing her trouble. Westman believes that if Lynn continues to follow these diets, her fate will become similar to the fate of her mother, as she will eventually develop diabetes. Dr. Westman guided Lynn to follow a unique diet called the ketogenic diet. This system is based on eating 1,600 calories, from 90% of dietary fats, in addition to 8% of protein and 2% of carbohydrates. Thanks to this special diet, Lynn lost 200 pounds, about 100 kilograms of her weight, but she maintained this ideal weight for nearly 4 years. Lynn describes her life as completely different now, thanks to the ketogenic diet. Hunger is no longer a problem that Lynn suffers from. She eats 1 meal a day and also practices intermittent fasting. Following the ketogenic diet has reduced her blood sugar level to the 70s. In addition to Lynn's energy indicators were very thriving, her blood pressure, as well as her cholesterol, were all good in terms of Lynn's health. Lynn says, "It's hard to believe this kind of improvement in my health for those who don't understand the science behind the ketogenic diet and ketogenic nutrition. But it's true. One of the things that Lynn eats constantly is butter, cream, and coconut oil in addition to cheese and eggs, and the occasional nuts.